Hi, how you doing? What's the gossip? Let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. How is everyone doing? I am strange that I'm starting my vlog from in the car, but that's because we're on our way to Homesense. So I'm so excited. I also have Steve has just arrived at mine. It's literally 8:30 in the morning. Steve arrived at mine and he's doing all my coving for me, so by the time we get back we should also have that to have a look at. I did film a little clip this morning, so I'll insert that when I go back to the house and I can show you what it looked like before and then what it looks like now, because Steve is a genius. Like, the work that he does, he's done all my coving and cornice around the house. So so once I get back, that should, I don't know how long it's going to take him, to be fair, but hopefully by the time I get back, I think it won't take him more than a day, because he did my bedroom and it's the same coving that is in my bed, and yeah, so he throws it up, to be fair. But honestly, his attention to detail, because he even just come in then and there's a part of the ceiling that you can tell slopes a little bit. Obviously it's a 100-and-odd-year-old house, and he was like, that's the bit I need to start, because that obviously, I don't know, is how he'll do the rest of the room, and it'll all fall together. So I was like, you do you, hun, let me make you a coffee, and then I'm off to Homesense. I am off to Homesense, because how can I not? Especially because I can't really do nothing. My house is upside down. I've had to take everything and obviously put it in all the other rooms, and obviously then that just comes with a lot of chaos in general. So I've got my bedroom's just full of like books and stuff that are all going to be going in my office, but it's probably going to be like that until the office is pretty much done, and I'm okay with that. I've kept the living room and dining room spotless. I've refused to put anything in there because that's my cozy sanctuary, and if you've lived through a renovation, you'll know that you just need that one spot that you can just relax in and forget about everything else. So I'm so glad that I've managed to do that with everything that was in that room. The guest bedroom's got a lot of stuff in, not as much as I thought it would have, to be fair, and the bathroom's got like all my tools in. I had all my tools in the bath, and I was like, oh, I'm going to need to take them out because it's going to need access to water. But then I also thought I was actually thinking the other day, I'm going to clean all my tools. How like sad is that? But I was like, I've had them all for a while and they're all dusty, and I'm like, while they were all in the bath, I was like, not obviously just poured water all over them, but I was like, actually I'm going to clean them, because I think that would look, I think just to get them all nice and fresh, and I need to find a permanent home for them in my house, because they're the thing that I seem to move into all the rooms that are not done yet. And yeah, obviously as we're getting closer to being finished, I'm getting less and less rooms to store anything in. So I need to do that, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm on the hunt for some accessories today, maybe a lamp for my office. I just want to see if there's anything that I can find that will just be like, oh, I've not been Homesense for a little while, and I seen Gemma Louise Miles's YouTube video the other day, and she went to Homesense, and I was like, oh my god, the stuff that she was seeing, I was like, maybe it's the time for me to go, because last time I went it wasn't my favourite time. So the fact that I can go and get hopefully some nice little bits, and if I don't, at least I've got out for a couple of hours. I might go and treat myself to a nice coffee and just have a cute little day, because like I say, I would have only just been sat at home. I can't really go upstairs because I'm going to get in Steve's way, and I was just like, what can I do? And because then I messaged Steve last night just to confirm times, and he's like, I'll be there at 8:30. I was like, oh my god, that's early. So I got myself up at 6:30. I got a shower. I had a couple of little bits left in the room to cleared that, and then literally as I just sat down, then he showed up, made him a coffee, and now we're off to Homesense. So we'll go round. I'll probably have to do a lot of that in B-roll, because they always play music. But if they don't and the music's not loud, I will chat you through some of the bits I see, but then we'll come out and I'll do a little bit of a haul, and hopefully we find some amazing bits. Wish me luck! Oh my god, I'm so excited! My favourite place in the entire world. Oh my god! I'm so excited. The best sign in the world. It is so hot out there. I probably shouldn't have wore a big hoodie today, but it was my comfort hoodie. And I just got myself an iced cinnamon bun latte. I have never had it before, but I needed something cold. I also got myself a cheeky little Coke Zero because I was going through there and I was like, it's so hot. Oh my God, that is incredible. Why? I thought cinnamon was like an autumnal drink. Why would they have it out now? I mean, I'm not mad because I'm going to become addicted to these. Oh my God. I got a couple of little bits as well, nothing major. I did have some lamp for my office, but I've also picked ones. These ones were a fraction of the price. They were literally £30 each, and they were tall, thin gold. I just don't know if the gold was a little bit too much gold. I said gold a lot there. But yeah, I just don't know if it was a lot, and it just don't know if it was going with the vibe. And then I also picked up some candlesticks as well that I love, but then I was like, are they too glam? Obviously, if you've been following me along, you'll know that in my office, I want like a Ralph Lauren vibe, like quite masculine, and I feel like the tones of those two things, so I decided to put them back. But I got some other bits I'll show you now. I think that's probably my favourite Costa drink that I've ever had. I love cinnamon so much. Oh, so good. So I got, oh, is the light going to be like too, because it's so sunny today, but I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and see if you can see the texture. I'll show you when I get home as well, just so you get a little bit, but it's got all this like crackled effect on it. This was literally $16.99. Look at the size of it. I thought that would be great on my bookshelf, so my built-in, so that'll sit on top of some coffee table books. I thought that was a great find. I had two and I was debating. I was like so close to, I think that's going to roll all over the place when I'm driving. I was so close to buying both, but and then I was like, no, you don't need both. And how nice. Oh, the lighting in here. Where is the light coming from? Let me try and get, oh no, it's so bright. But the textures in this was literally, oh, you can see a little bit better there. This was literally £3.50. I was like, because again, for in my office, it'll be good, just like a layering piece to sit on top of some coffee table books. There's loads of dust coming off it, and I've just had my car valeted. I'm going to put that one in the back. And then I also got another layering piece. These are just like green marble. I've got loads of these around the house, but I feel like because I need a lot of things in the office, it would be great again to sit on top of some books. And that was my little haul. I need to put this there on. It's so hot. What is the temperature? What is the temperature? 14 degrees. Feels hotter. And I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether they've got like a big Next and a big Marks and Spencer's. Do you know what? I'm going to go there. Because I've not been in any of those for ages. And obviously if I get back home, it's 10:15 now. I'm like, if I get home too early, I'm just going to be sat around, aren't I? So, My friend, I've never been to this, but my friend had sent me the postcode to say go to it. Let me have a little look. So I decided that I'm going to come to John Lewis instead, because I've not been for ages, and this John Lewis is massive. It's got like a fabric section, it's got obviously all the tech, the electrics, all that good stuff. So it was actually a no-brainer when I actually sat and thought about it. And I'm really excited, to be fair, because I've not been in for ages. I'm going to finish this coffee because I need me some energy. And Homesense was so good, because when I was in there, like no joke, I must have been in there for a good hour and a half, maybe just shy of an hour and a half, and there was probably a good 40 minutes where I think I was the only person in the shop. It was heaven. It was so good. So hopefully, I mean, this John Lewis is massive anyway, so I think even if it was busy, you probably wouldn't feel it with that, how much space. But I want to have a look at TVs as well. I also want a record player for my office, because I just think, you know, like sitting when I'm doing emails and doing some work, either putting the TV on and having like movies, because you know that's what I'm like. I love to have a good movie on in the background, but also to have a record player. And I love like Motown. Like I imagine putting Motown on a record player and just sitting and relaxing, like while I'm doing some work and stuff, and just having a bit of a chill zone, or if I'm cleaning in there. Oh my god. So yes, I want a record player. You can find them, so I just don't know, because some are really expensive and then some are like really reasonable, and I'm like, what? Obviously I don't need nothing I don't need it to be like super special, not at the minute anyway, because I think I don't own one record, but I have added some to my favourites. So if you're a record collector, or where's the best place to buy them? Is it better to go to like Amazon? I know that you can get like little record shops and stuff, so I know there's one in Manchester. When I lived there, I used to always walk past and it would have music coming out and it used to always look really cool, so I'll definitely check out those places. But if there's anywhere else that you recommend, I just think it would be really cool to have that, so I'll have a look in here and see if they've got any record players. But yeah, I want my sideboard, I want 2 big gorgeous lamps, I want a big bit of artwork, and then on it I'll have some coffee table books and then a record player, and then probably some of the storage in it will be to store records, but I think you have to store records a certain way. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to do that, like waking up and just popping on a record with my morning coffee and cracking on with work. That is a vibe in an office that smells like oud and very Ralph Lauren. I'm so excited for this space to be done. And I've not heard from Steve, so hopefully everything's going swell. He's definitely still there. I checked on the doorbell and he's not phoned me, so I'm sure if anything was wrong he would have called. But yeah, that's what I want to do, so I'm gonna have a look at that, and then I'll look for a TV in here as well. I have got a huge TV, 65 inch it is. You will have seen when I've been clearing that space. It's just too big. I had that in my living room, which was way smaller than my living room now, but that's how much I just loved having like a big TV. I'm not really like that anymore. I'm more like, I prefer the aesthetic, so I'm going to get something smaller, and yeah, just maybe some good picture quality or whatever. But I'll have a wee look in here and see if any stands out. And then I bought a sideboard. I seen on Marketplace that there was this guy who sells X display furniture, and there was this gorgeous sideboard, and I just wish they had the longer one in, because they had a longer one available but it had sold, and they had a shorter one of it. So I actually thought, where I'm going to be putting the TV, I'll have the shorter one, maybe with like a little lamp on, because it's gorgeous. It's like a walnut colour and it's got black marble on the top. I thought, oh, that would be nice. So yeah, there. And then I'll get another sideboard for the other side. The sideboard that I really wanted, I think it's going to be out of stock. Well, I've been checking and it's out of stock, and I've asked the retailer to see if any indication on when it's coming in, and there's not. So yeah, I'll find one either way. And I was thinking, even if I found a nice one on Marketplace that I could sand down, stain, I would do that. I can show you this in a bit better light now. I don't know if you can see the crackle effect on it. I just thought that would be nice. Just obviously I've got so much shelving, so stuff like this I really need. It's coming across quite bright white on the camera. It's not. It's definitely like a cream. And then, but yeah, it's really pretty for £16. If you were to buy that in John Lewis, you've been paying 5 times that amount. But yeah, so that's coming on Monday, that sideboard. And I was also thinking I'm going to go, I think this coming week I'm going to go and get the paint for the office, because what I'll probably do, I'm going to whitewash the whole room, then I'll paint just the ceiling, and then I'm going to, so I'll put the green on the ceiling, because then I'm never going to really need to touch that again. But I just thought then that means when I come to paint the walls and the built-ins, it'll be less work for me. So that's going to be the plan. So the evenings this week, get that done. Then probably the back end of the week, I need to get to IKEA and get my bookcases and then start to make them all built in. So I need to watch some videos on that, because hopefully this will be able to save me quite a bit of money. And if you guys are looking to do some built-ins, hopefully you can get some tips from it, because built-ins are so expensive, and rightly so, because for a carpenter to make them, it's so time consuming. And then obviously their craft as well is, I mean, it's incredible. But I'm just going to do this, get them up, get them all painted. I'm going to paint them the same colour. And I got my Zinza primer. I'll show you the primer that I use. So if you're ever painting like Bailey bookcases or anything from IKEA, this primer is the best. It is so good. It just makes the paint stick. So yes, right, I'm going to take myself in. I've just been having a wee gab with you, but I think it's because I was overstimulated, because I was in around people and I couldn't talk because I'm on my own. But do you know what, shopping on your own it's a delight, because you just walk around, and while it's great having people when you're there, but also don't diss going shopping on your own and having a little day to yourself. It is like just walking around Homesense there, I was just so happy and like just in my own little zone, living my best life. And I walked around about 3 or 4 times, because I was like, I'm not missing anything here. And I think also because I'm not in a rush, I love the feeling, I'm talking a lot, this coffee is kicking in. But the feeling of walking around and like just being in your own little element and not rushing. I'm really bad at sometimes just being in a moment. I'm always like, right, I need to go and get this done, so I'll go around and then I'll be rushing off to go home. So it's probably a blessing in disguise, Steve, being there, because now I know if I go home I'm not going to be able to do nothing. So I'm like, actually, just take my time while I'm out. Even sitting here talking to you like this, normally I would be right out the car, right in, getting myself round, and I'll enjoy it. But sometimes I'm not slowing down and going, actually, let's just have a gorgeous little day. And I think because it's Saturday when I'm filming this, oh, there's an aeroplane flying over. It's a Saturday when I'm filming this, and I often, because it gets really busy when you're out, and I just feel like, oh, there's just too many people around. So I prefer to shop in the week if I can. But yeah, actually, I mean, I've been out really early, to be fair, so I imagine come lunchtime it will start getting busier. Right, I promise I'm going this time. Maybe I need to stop talking for an hour or two until this coffee like sorts itself out, because I will be driving you guys nuts. Right, I'm going. Cheers. The room is this clear. So the Coving is going up today, and the ceiling rose, and I am so excited. So Steve's on his way out, so he'll be here in the next hour or so. And I'm so glad I got all this clear. I've left this because when he leaves the Coving it'll be plaster, so I need to go to the tip anyway. So I will do that. But yeah, it all is going to look so different next time we come in here. And the colour I'm definitely going for is this one. So yes, I am excited to show you guys when it's all done. And then I'll also be taking all the skirting off and putting a higher skirting on. So yeah, I need to pick a radiator as well. I might try and do that today at some point. Oh my god, it is all up. So the joins are obviously wet at the minute, so that's why you'll see them. They will be seamless when it all dries. But look how amazing that looks when I've got my big chandelier. I'm so excited. It honestly looks incredible. I am actually, that man is a genius. I don't know how he does it, but he does it all on his own. And this is so heavy, this stuff. So yeah, I am absolutely in love. This ceiling rose just makes me so happy. I'm over the moon. It's not perfectly centre, but I am going to have a sideboard here that'll probably have my desk more under this. So I don't know whether I should have got the electrician originally to move it into the centre, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Once it's all colour drenched and stuff and I've got the room all done, I think it will be fine. But yeah, oh my god, I am totally obsessed with this space. I think what I'll do is I'll probably have my desk under that, so that once the chandelier comes down, my desk will be here and then the built-ins will be on the back. And I'm going to do it out of Billy Bookcase. I need to go and get quite a few more. But yeah, absolutely over the moon. It is all coming together. I'm so happy. And yeah, I need to pick some skirting. The difference that Coving makes to a room, like you've seen the video before, like it just makes it feel like a different space. It feels so complete. Like, I am in love. That's going to bug me now, the fact that's not in the middle. I don't even know if I realised it wasn't in the middle until now, because obviously there was no ceiling rose. Once it's all colour drenched, it won't be that bad, but as I'm looking at it, I'm like, ugh. But we move, I'm not going to lose sleep. But yeah, like honestly, Steve is just incredible. It's all going to be painted this colour, which is just going to look so rich. And honestly, this room is going to be special, guys. It is going to be special. I love it. Morning, it is the next day and I'm up. I am half asleep and I'm on my way to Costa because I need a nice cinnamon bun latte, and I'm hoping that the one by me does them, because I'm like literally I just woke up there, my eyes pinged open and I was like, oh my god, I need one of them coffees. So I'm going to go and see if mine does. I need this coffee to be around forever. Because I'm like, oh my god, because like I said yesterday, it's not like a spring type of, it's not something that I imagine would be out in spring, and I'm here for it because I love everything about autumn. But yeah, I'm really hoping when I go through this drive-through now they've got them, because I will be so happy. Like I say, I woke up and I literally just went, oh my god, I need to go and get myself a coffee, and here we are. It's so early, it's Sunday morning. Actually, are they even open? Surely a coffee shop would be open early. Addicted. And I hope it tastes as good as well, because like I say, it was a different one that I was at yesterday. So hopefully they actually follow through with the goods, because your boy needs coffee. And does it look like they're open? And there's cars in the car park. Surely to god, I don't think there's anyone inside. Let's go and see. Let's go and explore. If it's not, I'll probably just cry in the drive-thru. I don't know if it is. Oh, well, the drive-thru signs are on. I'm going in. We're going to see. Oh my god, please tell me. Please pray for me, people, because I need this. I don't think they do. Hi, do you do the iced cinnamon latte? Yes. Can I have a large one of that, please? Of course you can. That's it, thank you.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it, Ta.
Grab anything next to it.
Thank you. They do it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hi, you okay?
Have you got a credit card?
No.
That is just £4.80.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I was the first person here because they had just opened. And I'm not sorry. They just unlocked the window and stuff, so maybe I was the first person here, but that's what happens when you make coffee that good, that I wake up and I have to run out of my house and get it. And I'm not normally really a go out coffee person. I mean I do, but it's normally when I'm out and about as opposed to getting up and coming out to get one. I'm normally fine just with my home coffee. Not today. Did I say iced coffee? I said iced, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, thank you so much. Have a nice day, bye. We have the goods. I just said, did I say iced? Because I was like, I had the fear that I didn't ask for iced, and I was like, and then I wouldn't want Riv to have made it, but I didn't. I done it right. We're here. We have the goods. We are going to live our best life, and I'm just so excited. I've not got a straw this time, so I don't know how I feel about that, but I didn't ask for one. Oh my god. Just listening to the jiggle, the jiggle, 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 the jiggle. I am going home. Guys, I think I have a little bit of a problem at home. So, let me put that window on, you probably can't hear me. So, I remember talking to you about the fact I got my roof at the back of the house done. I think the front part's going to need to be done, because where the guys put the coving up, I can see a little bit of damp at the top, you know, at the chimney breast. And I remember when he came out, he said that'll probably start letting water in. And I messaged him last night and he said he could probably come and fix that, but I'm like, to just get the roof done and then it's done and I don't have to ever think about it again. Whereas now, 12, 18 months, I'm gonna have to think about it. So I think this week I'm gonna have to get some quotes on that, because I think I can get it cheaper than I was quoted, because the guy that I used for the back, while he's brilliant, his prices are really expensive, and I just think this is probably, because I didn't shop around that time, and I think this is time for me to shop around, because what he's quoted for the front is astronomical, and I paid a lot for the back. And yeah, so I messaged a couple of people yesterday to ask them to come give me a quote, and because I already had pictures on top of my roof from when the last guy was up there, I was able just to send them pictures to say, here's what the roof looks like, this is what I want doing, and he quoted me almost half. Obviously that's not face to face to say they'll come out tomorrow and do a quote, but part of me is like, I need to potentially get that done, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm so excited. I have went and got a glass straw just so that I could give it a good mix. Oh, this drink. Oh my god. So good. That one's quite strong to be fair, but it's so good. Oh my god. So that's the dilemma that I'm in with the roof. So part of me is just going, just let's do it, then it's done. Like I say, and I don't have to think about it. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it's just meh. But if I get my office done this year, that's at least something aesthetic that will make me happy. And then if I can do my roof, and then I'm just gonna have to save up lots of pennies to do like my kitchen and stuff, because that will just delay that slightly. But with it just causing damage, I don't want to put all this money into doing the rooms up, and because I don't want to do the roof, it then just ruin it. So I think it's about getting the house super watertight and And anybody that buys an old house, you're going to have problems like this. Maybe not as extreme as a new roof, but I knew the roof was going to need done in the next 5 years of me or the 5 years of me buying the house. I'm on year 2 now, going into 3, or I'm over 2 years. So I was almost expecting it. It's just, but I'm not even going to dwell on it. I'm just going to see what this guy quotes me. If he comes out and the quote is what he's already said, and it doesn't come with lots of extras on top of it, then I'm just going to go ahead and get it done. And then we'll crack on with the rest of this year, because I've got lots of exciting things this year. So getting the roof done is just a necessity, and then everything else that I've got coming up. And I cannot wait to talk to you guys about some of the stuff. Like I think you'll love it. I really think you will. And this year is going to be a good year. So today I'm just gonna have a little bit of I'm gonna clean up, obviously, with getting the Coving done yesterday. It comes with a lot of dust, you know, when he's chopping it and stuff. It's mainly in that room, so I think I'll go in with the hoover and the mop, do the floor, get that room as clean as possible, because later this week I want to start on the built-in. So I'll go to IKEA and even just buy all the product, the Billy bookcases, the extenders, get them built, because I need the electrics to be done before I can actually fit them to the wall and make them look built in. But it's not to stop me buying the platform, building that, getting it looking good, and then it will just be a case of getting all that done. So I think that's what I'm going to do this week. It's going to be really good. I cannot wait to show you in there. Let me show you the primer that I was saying that I use. This is the primer that I use when I go over any like IKEA furniture. Honestly, it's a shellac primer, so I'll leave this one linked below. It's not the cheapest primer, but what I would say is when you're doing stuff like IKEA furniture, you don't really have to sand as much. And I did all my wardrobes, so my wardrobes in my room, which were just like a veneer. So I sanded them a little bit and then painted with this, and then the paint's gone on, and I've had no issues, and that's been in there for over a year now. I've not even had one chip out of the paint. I did the guest bedroom, so the IKEA Pax wardrobe, painted that in this as well, and then put on the paint, and again, 0 chips, no issues. So I would highly recommend this primer. Honestly, it is so good. I've seen loads of people, you may already know about it because loads of people talk about it, but that's because it is that good, especially for projects like that. So this is what I'll use. I'll probably only use, I don't even know if I'll use this full tin to do all the bookcases, which is going to be a full wall of built-in, so it does go quite far. So we'll see, but yeah, I'll leave it linked below if you've got any up-and-coming projects of like veneer furniture, even if you've got bedside tables that are veneer, or you've got some wardrobes or drawers and you really want to paint them, just literally some of this and then whatever colour paint that you want on top, and it will change the whole look of it. I highly recommend that. So like I say, if you go to the wee description box, it will have in there the link that will take you straight to it. I'm going to finish this video up here. I hope you liked it. I've loved spending the last couple of days with you. Lots of stuff is going on. I'm going to pick the camera up straight after this and start vlogging for my next vlog, because I can't put the camera down. I love speaking to you guys, and especially once this coffee's kicked in, you know what I'm going to be like. So the start of the next vlog, I'm just going to apologise in advance that I'm probably going to be super hyper. I hope you are all well. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.